Last week we finished with me eating my fish and chips at St. Helena's Island. This week we start at Manly Marina, where we have travelled to get some electrical work completed for Bagheera. We are staying at East Coast Marina, the marina with the best berthing rates we've found so far. Clint and Steve from ADL Marine are trying to make us more self-sufficient in power, so are increasing battery storage and installing an additional battery charger for our system. Thanks for your work, guys. We're just leaving St. Helena's. We're heading up to Scarborough Way, either anchor at Deception Bay or in Newport, depending on the weather and circumstances. Pretty miserable day, just overcast, light rain, light wind, not much activity out here. Cheryl's on the helm, so if the rain gets really heavy, I'll just close the doors and leave her out here. But not every day is a nice day up in Queensland. They lie to you. Apparently it's not beautiful one day, perfect the next.
So the weather's turned pretty bad the last week or so here in Moreton Bay. We've spent a fair bit of time in Moreton Bay. However, we've been getting a fair bit of electrical work done. We've now got 800 watts of solar, 630 amp hours of battery life. We've had our water maker fixed. However, we're not really able to use that at the moment with all the runoff in the water from the creeks. There's a lot of debris and the water's not clean at all. So luckily we've also connected to our hardtop here some hoses. There's some little holes there that allow us to connect the hose to run off the water, the rainwater, and we've been able to connect it up to our water tank so that when it rains the water goes into our water tank here. So we've been fortunate that we can actually top up now with that rather than the water maker. We also have a new charger on our generator, so we're hoping that we're fairly self-sufficient now and all good and don't have to spend any more money for a while. So we're just coming up now to Bribie Island, Bagheera, and we're going to try anchoring here in safety, we hope, before this pending cyclone is about to arrive tomorrow or the next day, or the effects of the cyclone. Nice to see this bit of blue sky. Coming up to the jetty at Bagheera on Bribie Island.
G'day, it's Friday morning here. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone who believes in that sort of stuff. The weather's nice today. Just have a quick look around in the sunlight. You can see it there. If I look like shit, it's because I've been up all night. Yesterday rained all day with strong southerly winds, and this wasn't a great sheltering point for that. So we got blown off our anchor twice during the day, and I was a bit nervous last night of where we anchored for the third time. So I got up when the tides changed and stayed up for a couple of hours just to monitor things. So pretty restless night for me, but it actually looks really nice here today. So we're going to go ashore and explore, and when I say we, I'm going to go and drop Cheryl off down the beach, down that way further, and she's going to go and look at some shops. And on the way back I noticed a bottle shop, so I'm going to stop off at the bottle shop on the way back to the boat just to restock my provisions, and looks like we'll be able to enjoy the day here. The sailing community is pretty tight. You keep running into the same people and they're always so friendly.
Okay,
There you go.
so we've just had a nice visitor from Bacchanalia. Em, who we originally caught up with in Coffs Harbour.
On another boat?
On another boat. So it's been nice to have him over for afternoon tea. Thanks, Em.
Thanks for the cake. We're coming in to pick up our friends Allan and Annette. We're docking here, so this is going to be interesting. We have tried to dock to this jetty before, but we had strong currents and strong wind, and we weren't very successful. So I'm just going to put this down. Yes, I am. Last time we tried to dock here, the winds pushed the boat out once we had the front bow tied into the wharf. Cheryl had jumped off to tie that up, and unfortunately the back got pushed out so far she had to release the rope, and so she got stranded on the wharf. Fortunately, Em was around and returned her in his tender back to our boat. We managed to successfully dock and pick up our visitors. Once on board, we sailed down to Woody Point, had lunch and sailed back. It was a great day. Okay, so we're on board. There we go. Annette, Allan, Cheryl and Murray.
We have really enjoyed our time in Moreton Bay. However, all good things must come to an end, so it's time to check the weather, check the engines, reprovision and enjoy a last day on Bribie Island. Hopefully you'll join us next week as we continue on our journey north.